Iran marks a decade of efforts in space technology by unveiling two new satellites, one for communications and the other for digital imagery. Both were unveiled on Iran's Space Technology Day. Iran says this is the beginning of efforts towards positioning and navigation satellites. One of the satellites is called Tadbir, meaning prudence, and the other is called Khalij Fars, meaning Persian Gulf.
The Tadbir satellite is for precision imagery along with location detection, which will be put into orbit using the Safir 1B launch vehicle. The Khalij Fars satellite, made by the Malik Ashtar Technical University, is a communication satellite capable of radio communication along with navigation capabilities. This is the beginning of work towards positioning and navigation systems.
Fazali said Iran has 3 satellites ready for launch: the Sharif Sat, Tadbir Sat, and Fajr satellite, and they will be launched when all criteria are met. He also mentioned a new capability in one of Iran's satellites.
Fajr Sat is capable of imagery and communications, but a new system has been implemented which allows the satellite to change its orbit position.
Iran successfully launched its first homemade data processing satellite, Omid, meaning hope, into orbit in 2009. While Iran's space program is young, the nation is among a handful of countries capable of launching its own satellites into orbit. Vice President Mohammad Shariat Madari attended the ceremony and said Iran is close to reaching geostationary orbit.
We hope we will reach higher orbits, namely geo-orbits, with our indigenous technology soon. And thanks to our scientists, I tell you, we are not very far away from that.
The country eyes to launch its first manned spaceflight by 2020. Gearing up to that, last year Iran successfully sent Live Monkey into space and brought it back safely. One launch was in January and the other in December. Iran's Minister of Defense, Brigadier General Hossein Dehqan, also talked about Iran's capabilities in this field and said the age of Iran's space program is not much, but the achievements are vast.
The Ministry of Defense has played an effective role in providing satellite launch pads, making and putting satellites into orbit, and monitoring and directing satellites from ground stations.
Iran's private industry is now preparing to take a bigger role in Iran's space program and showcased its achievements in an expo on the sidelines of this event. Pedram Khaydari, Press TV, Tehran.